done yet. You know, the fight is not over for our kids.
Good evening. A Decatur couple lost custody of two of their children today.
It's been a long battle that began in 1992 when their oldest daughter was taken into custody by the state. Christina Jew joins us now to show you what happened today in court. Christina.
Well, Sean and Cheryl, it's been a real tug of war. The parents, Napoleon Williams and Mildred Jones, have been in and out of court on this matter for 7 years. But they say today's ruling is not the end. Caught in the middle, Unique Dream, now 10, and A True Dream, now 5. They've been in foster care for most of their lives, allowed to see their parents under supervised visits. In order for them to return home, their parents must complete a Department of Children and Family Services program, which they have refused to do, saying they aren't bad parents and have done nothing to warrant the mandate. Napoleon Williams and Mildred Jones admit for the last 6 months, they've regularly had unsupervised visits lasting several days with A True Dream.
We have been taking care of True. You know, like the judge said, she's under the impression that she lived with her mother and her father.
At times, the parents who are representing themselves shouted out during the proceedings, interrupting the judge and the lawyers. Napoleon Williams says he's just trying to make his voice heard and says he doesn't feel he should, quote, go into that courtroom as a beggar. Macon County Circuit Court Judge Theodore Payne talked to both girls in a closed session. Payne says while he took into consideration the parents' refusal to comply with court orders, he says he ruled to terminate Jones and Williams' parental rights based on what's in the best interest of the two girls.
It was wrong for them to take our kids in the first place. You know, that's the worst thing you could ever do to a mother anyway. You know, but, you know, I don't believe in this system here.
He just gave our babies years more in foster care.
The Macon County State's Attorney's Office has maintained the parents complete the DCFS program to regain custody. Now, the couple's 2 toddler sons do live with them, but the parents say the fight for their daughters is not over. Mildred Jones says they will appeal today's ruling, and they have 30 days to file those papers.
All right. Thanks for the latest, Christina.
Thanks, Christina.
Napoleon Williams and Mildred Jones' parental rights to their daughters were terminated at a court hearing yesterday. Jones says the couple has 30 days to appeal Judge Theodore Payne's decision.
Also, we're looking for a attorney to file a civil suit as well as a human rights lawsuit against these people, because our children have a God-given right to be with us if we have never failed them as parents.
DCFS argued since Williams and Jones had not completed a DCFS service plan, they were unfit to be parents. Unique Dream and A True Dream testified in Judge Payne's chambers yesterday. He noted the girls seemed to have a loving bond with their parents. Has 30 days to file an appeal of the termination of their parental rights. Napoleon Williams and Mildred Jones' daughters, Unique and A True, testified in Judge Theodore Payne's chambers yesterday. Jones says the judge noted the girls seemed to have a loving bond with their parents.
You have a judge sitting up here saying that there is a bond, seems to be a bond between, you know, us and our kids, but he turns around and takes our kids from us.
DCFS says because the couple never went through a prescribed service program, including parenting classes, they are unfit parents. Jones says DCFS never proved abuse or neglect.
It's not because they stood up in court and proved that we were abusive parents or neglected parents. It's only because we would not go by a service plan wrote by DCFS, we should not have our kids.
If that appeal is turned down, Unique and A True will be available for adoption. The girls have been in foster care for 8 years. It's almost a Napoleon Williams will now have 2 court appeals to deal with. His and Mildred Jones' parental rights to their 2 daughters was terminated yesterday. Jones says despite what DCFS claims, the agency never proved the couple was abusive or neglectful to Unique Dream and A True Dream.
For one, these people never visited our home to see if we had a indecent home, or our kids didn't have food in the refrigerator, they didn't have beds or anything to sleep on, or, you know, we was beating our kids or anything. So if you don't know us in a family-type environment, how is you going to say we need parenting classes?
Jones and Williams have 29 days to file an appeal. If the appeal is rejected, Unique and A True will be available for adoption.
We want one thing. We declare our right on this earth to be a man, to be a human being, to be respected as a human being, to be given the rights of a human being in this society, on this earth, in this day, which we intend to bring into existence by any means necessary.
You're tuned to Black Liberation Radio. 99.7, the people's choice, voice, and source of information, broadcasting from the east side of Decatur. You're tuned to the all-new Black Liberation Radio, 99.7 Eastside, Decatur.
Black Liberation Radio. 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 Black Liberation Radio.
Did I leave your mom while I was gone? It's not my thing trying to get back. So this time let me tell you where I'm at. You don't have to worry, 'cause I'm coming back to where I should have always stayed. And now I learned the meaning to your story, and it's enough love for me to stay. Can it be I stayed away too long? Did I leave your mom while I was gone? It's not my thing trying to get back. So this time let me tell you where I'm at.
Black Liberation Radio. Black Liberation Radio. Black Liberation Radio. Black Liberation Radio. Black Liberation Radio.
Wanna be where you are. Please don't close the door to our future. There's so many things we haven't tried. I could love you better than I used to, and give you all the love I have inside. Yeah.
Black Liberation Radio. 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 Black Liberation Radio.
Did I leave your mom while I was gone?
he can't comment on cases involving juveniles. County State's Attorney Larry Fichter says he can't comment on cases involving juveniles. Macon County State's Attorney Larry Fichter says he can't comment on cases involving juveniles. Macon County State's Attorney Larry Fichter says he can't comment on cases involving juveniles. Macon County State's Attorney Larry Fichter says he can't comment on cases involving juveniles.
Black Liberation Radio. Black Liberation Radio. Black Liberation Radio. Black Liberation Radio. Black Liberation Radio.
Fichter says he can't comment on cases involving juveniles. Macon County State's Attorney Larry Fichter says he can't comment on cases involving juveniles. Macon County State's Attorney Larry Fichter says he can't comment on cases involving juveniles. Macon County State's Attorney Larry Fichter says he can't comment on cases involving juveniles. Macon County State's Attorney Larry Fichter says he can't comment on cases involving juveniles. Macon County State's Attorney Larry Fichter says he can't comment on cases involving juveniles.
Works, you give us a shout out. You tell us what's on your mind, what's bugging you, get it off your chest, and you might win lunch for two at the Blue Mill Restaurant. Jay, good morning. You're on the air.
Good morning, Brian.
How are you?
I'm good. My beef is with Circuit Court Theodore Payne.
Okay.
I think he did a gutless act this past week when he terminated Napoleon Williams and Mildred Jones's parental rights. I think it's kind of hypocritical. If you have two children and they should lose all their children if they're going to do this. I think what he did, the whole state was watching this case, and if he votes to, not vote, but if he determines to give those kids back to them, it will really cripple DCFS in their Gestapo tactics that they can use over parents around this state and maybe even around this country. If a parent hasn't done anything to lose the rights to their children and their rights are terminated and the courts uphold that, then the parents don't have nothing but to go back and do what DCFS and the courts say for them to do.
You know, Jay, I've asked a million people to answer that question, and I've never had in my view, a sufficient response is if they're unfit to have the two little girls, why do they have the two kids that are at home now? I mean, you're either fit or you're unfit as a parent. Now, I'm not making that judgment one way or another, but it seems to me that you're either a good enough parent to be the parent of 4 kids, or you're not a good enough parent to have any kids.
Right. I may have some issues with Napoleon, with his rhetoric and things he does say, but I think he's right on this case, and I think Payne did not have the guts enough to make the right decision, and especially after he takes those 2 girls behind closed doors and comes out and says, I can see that these kids have a bond with their parents. One little girl says that she thinks she actually lives with her parents. But no, they're in the best interest of these children. We need to take these children away from their parents who he just said has a bond with those kids.
Yeah, I know.
And if you're an abuser, Brian, you just don't abuse one set of kids. You abuse all set of kids. Therefore, you should have none of your kids.
I agree, Jay. Thanks for the call. 875-1340 is the phone number, toll-free outside of Decatur, 1-800-500-WSOY or star 1340 on your cell one phone. This case has been going on for 6-7 years now, and that's all I want is for somebody to be able to answer that question. Just the one question. How can you be a fit parent for 2 kids, but for the other 2, you're not? I don't know how you add that up and make it make sense. It just, to me, it's either, I've got no problem. You've got unfit parents. If you've got people that are beating the hell out of their kids and putting out cigarettes on their foreheads, take those kids away. I'm not sitting here saying that nothing is ever accomplished by DCFS or the courts of this land. But how can you say unfit for these 2, but yet go ahead and keep the 2 you have? And someday maybe somebody will answer that.
What are parental rights? I mean, like, me and Mildred's have been terminated, but what are parental rights? I mean, when you think about that, something that people in their little small mind think they could take away. Me and Mildred are better parents than most of y'all will ever be. And that we made a decision that should we ever be separated from our kids, y'all, until they grown, we can't bag up. We can't give people the okay to wrongfully take us, y'all. We can't give people the right to plot against us and take us. And y'all sit around like this is the Napoleon and Mildred thing. Napoleon can show you how some kids were taken and how some people in the courtroom went out of their way to try to make the taking of the kids look legal. You got Napoleon saying, don't y'all want to know? Don't you want to see it? Don't you want to know the damn truth? What are parental rights, y'all? Parental rights is something that they give you. Okay, see, they can say, well, we've terminated Napoleon and Mildred. Listen to me, y'all. If you were to sit them down and say, why? I mean, what did they do bad as parents that you would have the right to even be in them and their kids' life? What did Mildred and well, we don't have to wait around until they do something to the kids. We can protect the kids if we think there's, if we, who do me and Mildred go to show these motherfuckers done took our babies from us? See, y'all got to understand this. If you sit back for a minute, just sit back and just relax. Who do me and Mildred go to? Because we can damn sure show it. Now, if don't nobody want to say nothing, don't that frighten you? If you sit up and know Mildred and Napoleon's parental rights, whatever they are, see, whatever rights they give us, Napoleon and Mildred can't have our babies will hear about us fighting for them. I mean, like, I can't understand. Oh, Lord, I can't understand this. You got a town that don't want to say, I mean, just steady progressing, just going on about their damn business. Napoleon fighting one of the biggest case in this state. I mean, like, this going to be state law, y'all. If the courts uphold me and Mildred getting fucked over, it's going to be state law. Y'all want to live knowing if somebody knock on your door, they can take your child and it scares you so bad that you just automatically start doing whatever the hell they tell you to do. Put that man out and don't have no man live here. I mean, they can tell mamas, we don't want her to come over here and see her baby. And the mama follow the rules. Used to be families did what was best for families. But now y'all live in such fear that they can take a lady's baby from her. Baby don't be done a damn thing. Baby nothing be done happen to the baby by the mother. They could say the mother living with a man that they don't like. So they taking the baby to now and check it out again. Nothing has ever happened to the baby. The mother is a good mother. She just got a man that they don't like. So see what they say, if you don't get rid of that man, we gonna take your baby. Now when they take her baby, ain't nothing happened to her baby. They put her baby over to her mother's house, tell her mother don't let her come see the baby. And the mother don't even sit down and say, why in the hell should I follow thee? Ain't nothing happened to my daughter, ain't no bad mother. They don't even listen to me, y'all. They done broke our ass down so bad that can't none of y'all understand that they done took me and Mildred's kids. That's just how bad we've been damaged. I ain't lying. Y'all sit up and don't understand, won't nobody talk about the wrongful taking of our babies. You got Napoleon telling y'all loud and clear. I can show y'all how they took our baby. Who do I go to if everybody gonna act like they don't care? If y'all don't understand the importance of this motherfucking case, I feel sorry for you. I ain't lying. I ain't lying. If y'all sit up and listen to Napoleon and y'all don't understand what these people trying to say is law that you don't have to do in our case. See, our case would be unusual from the rest of y'all's case, but understand what it's going to do for the rest of y'all. It say that we could say your child is at risk. You don't have a choice but to do what we tell you to do. Y'all proving with Napoleon's case y'all ain't watching over them. See, this silence that exists here, you ain't watching, and it threatens you and your children. they going to make this law, y'all, where you don't have to do nothing to them no more, how you going to protect your babies then? If you don't have to do nothing to them and they can take y'all ain't safe no more. Y'all can sit around here and act like you don't know. Even the acting like you don't know what's going on makes it even more dangerous. Y'all, oh, Lord have mercy. Somebody got to tell y'all how important this case is. If they win, they saying it's law. You ain't got to do nothing to your children no more. If we feel, and then they can plot against you. See, all they got to do is take one of y'all out of the way. Like I said, just think about how many men come out of penitentiary, y'all. They could get their ass for not registering about, y'all ain't even thinking, y'all. I sit up and see people get awards. I see people have celebrations. I hear people talk about, well, it ain't as bad as it used to be. Who you talking about and who you talking to? I mean, you got a little brother walked around, y'all, and I mean, I guess the brother just wanted to talk to me. And the brother say, man, if the NAACP don't say nothing about this, then what do we need them for? I wish the NAACP would answer that brother's question, really. I mean, if this type of thing can happen to us, where you got somebody saying, we don't have enough sense to get in a room and get round a table and go over the facts to find out whether or not 2 of our babies have been wrongfully, we don't have enough damn sense to do that, to just sit down and say we gonna leave personalities at the door, we gonna leave egos at the door, we gonna sit down, find out whether or not some kids have been wrongfully taken, and if they are wrongfully taken, we gonna take action to get them back. We act like we don't even know how to do that. You got people here, y'all call themselves leaders. They wrote Larry Fick to them about my kids, wrote judges about my kids, wrote the Justice Department about my kids. They done took my kids, they ain't saying nothing. I mean, listen to me, I mean straight across the board silence. Now, Napoleon going in court, I ain't just representing myself, y'all. I'm representing countless number. I'm representing all of y'all that think you're good parents. That's what y'all don't understand. You can't separate yourself from me no more. You can't sit back and hope that I lose. You can't sit back and think they just doing it to Napoleon. If the court uphold it, see, if the court say you don't have to do nothing to your kids and you can lose your kids, don't forget that me and Mildred got to add it. Incentive in this case. We got something added on. See, all we got to do to get our kids back out this case, but law would be set. See, they would be saying in the Williams versus the state of Illinois case, it was shown and upheld by the court that the parents don't have to do anything to the kids. God damn. If that ain't living, we don't even, I mean, like, and people don't want to talk about it. It seemed like I done been launched into one of the most important cases of my lifetime, y'all. It ain't just about Napoleon and Mildred. This way bigger than us. You got some people that done made something look legal that was wrong from get-go. But instead of coming up out of it and admitting that they was wrong, they have created a case that don't make no damn sense. Why you gonna lose your kids when you ain't did nothing to them? Well, they won't do what we tell. What the hell can you improve on us if we ain't never failed with our kids? They don't want us to say we good parents. They act like, listen to me. They act like saying we ain't never did nothing to our kids ain't good enough no more. That can be the damn fact. We ain't did nothing to our kids, and they still say they can improve on us. We ain't failed. How do y'all sit up and look at y'all kids and don't see your kids at risk? See, that's what they say they took you. Well, the kids were at risk. If they win this damn case, all of y'all children are at risk. You ain't got to do nothing no more. Somebody can overhear something at school and you can lose your babies. And if you don't do what they tell you to do, that's the scary part about it. You ain't even got to mess up, but whatever they tell you to do, when they take over your damn life, even if it don't make no damn sense, you better do it. Or you could lose your baby. Why in the fuck don't y'all sell them for as much as you could get for them? They can take them anyway. Damn, why don't y'all just have a goddamn auction downtown on that little stage and try to see how much you can get for your kids? They at risk of being taken and money is involved, and they making it easier and easier. While you people sit around here, I can see y'all ass living right now. Look at what they did to Napoleon and Mildred. They took their babies and they took our babies because y'all won't say a damn thing about it. Our babies ain't gone because it's right. They took our babies because there's an silence that exists in this community because the community don't seem to understand when you sit up and keep your damn mouth shut, you ain't doing nothing but placing your kids at risk. Here it is, Napoleon. This is one of the greatest damn cases, y'all, in our lifetime. It's gone to the appellate court. Now, Napoleon got to win the case on appeal. Already been beat out. Anybody could look at this and see Napoleon didn't get no damn hearing up there in the first damn place. But won't nobody call for due process there. Won't nobody say, whoa. Won't nobody say nothing. Won't nobody say nothing, y'all. So me and Mildred just allowed to be fucked over, fucked over, fucked over, fucked over. Don't y'all understand what this is going to do to y'all? Y'all actually sit up and think you ain't got no stake in this. Look like the whole state of Illinois ought to know about this case. If they can take mine, and I ain't never did a damn thing to them, they can take yours. Shit, they could take yours. See, all they doing is seeking the approval. Your silence just opened the door. How can you say you a good parent? And you sit up and listen to me saying they trying to set it up where your record don't mean nothing. They don't care how good a parent you were. You ain't got to do nothing to them no more. That ought to be big-time college subject if they ain't just wrongfully take. See what it is? Somebody led us away from thinking that there was even a need for us to fight. Y'all don't understand. Somebody just made us into a people that don't have any desire to start shit with people that's fucking over us. So we just these can't do nothing about nothing people, but we can go around here and celebrate organizations. We can give out awards. We can have banquets. Ain't it funny how we can do all of them damn things? But when it comes to getting down and getting involved and straightening some of the things out that's really happening in this community, you don't even see them people. Now the banquets, the award ceremonies, the anniversary, yeah, they always there. They always there. Tell you in a minute, it ain't as bad as it used to be, but it ain't getting better as fast as it should. That's because you ain't doing a damn thing. When your old ass die off, then maybe our kids could get back to fighting like we should be fighting. I mean, sitting around here taking awards for 30 damn years. I mean, like all that. I'm talking about somebody give them to them. 30 years of service to the community. What goddamn service, lying ass niggas? What service? They can take our babies and don't nobody say a damn thing about it, and you want us to commend and congratulate people who you say done served us? My God, y'all won't even talk about the taking of my babies, and you're giving out awards talking about you got good 85 years for the NAACP. 85 years. We fight for civil rights. Here they is done terminated our parental rights. All this is I need for y'all to understand one damn thing. All of this is happening, y'all, because we can't get no help. See, to turn all this right back around to make people all this is happening to me and me. I mean, like y'all sitting up actually being able to hear a nightmare. You got people saying that they going to find a better home for our kids. These people know damn well they can't find a better home for these kids. So why are they going through with this? I mean, why would somebody remain silent about that? You got people saying we going to find a better... Listen to me. If you just get together the facts, just the facts, you're going to find out Napoleon and Mildred ain't never did nothing for their kids. They done fought for their babies from the time that they done took their babies, y'all. If that ain't an example of good parents. See, if we was back in the old West days or in a Western, we would be like heroes. Trucking across the hot desert, going over mountains to get their kids. You got somebody saying, look, you ain't going to use us to make it all right to take anybody's baby. That's what they trying to do, y'all. And they sitting up here with like Scott Reuter, like he the grand damn wizard. He going to be y'all next state's attorney. You can't, hold up. You can't put people in jail and take their babies, y'all. I do not know what the hell is wrong with Decatur. To get to the bottom of Mildred and her kids' case, that's all you got to do. See, ain't no telling how long it'll be before we put off the appellate court deciding whether or not you have to do anything to your kids. Why don't we let them decide whether or not we'll let crackers wrongfully put them in jail, then take their babies? That's how Mildred's was taken. See, the decision now is that we gonna see whether or not the court will uphold. Yeah, because we won't do what they tell us to do. Listen to me. If kids can't do nothing else but remember Napoleon telling them, don't y'all ever be like this no more. I mean, if this ain't something for y'all to build off of, Napoleon and Mildred being fucked over because they can't get no help. Plain and simple. Understand that. Won't nobody say nothing about us. Won't no black community come together. They act like we not parents whose kids have been taken. I do not understand. I mean, like if just your appearance behind this look right to you, then I feel sorry for you and pray to God that you'll start educating your kids never to be like this. Our children are not safe, y'all. Anytime we're around here with people who want to just ignore us. I mean, like Napoleon got to go in court. Lord have mercy. The NAACP don't think that this is an important case. People in this community don't think this is like one of them goddamn landmark cases. And Napoleon Williams and Mildred Jones representing themselves. If we lose, that means they can come in your house and take your baby right now. You ain't got to do nothing to your baby. Y'all need to understand that you ain't got to do nothing no more. They saying we can take your baby and then tell you what we want you to do. And if you don't do it, we can put your kids up for adoption. How in the hell can they say they could find a better place for us, for our kids, just because we won't do what they tell us to do? We telling all of y'all we can stand an investigation by any church, any organization, anybody that want to. You can come over my house. You can visit with my kids. You can sit down with them. Now, what do we need from them? If we're going to lose our kids because we won't do what they tell us not doing what they tell us to do don't make us bad parents. I mean, if y'all would just get together as a community and say, well, let's look at the list. What they want Napoleon and Mildred to do. Ain't nobody even saying that. The list would make them look like damn fools, but ain't nobody even saying, well, just what is it they saying, Napoleon? And everybody just sit around like they ain't took our kids. How in the hell do y'all do it? I'm not lying. I don't need a better damn example of how fucked up Decatur, Illinois is than the one I'm throwing out there at y'all right now. You got people know our kids, and you'll let them adopt them out. Ain't said nothing. My question of the year, how do you do it? How do you let somebody be ran roughshod and you are no help? None. I mean, that mean they can do any damn thing to us, y'all. I wonder why y'all don't understand that. They can do any damn thing to us, especially y'all. Y'all ain't got no access to radio stations. All y'all got is Black Liberation Radio. Y'all won't even help that out. Y'all won't even try to see. Y'all satisfied with 4 or 5 damn songs that's black, followed by some 4 or 5 white boy on the party channel and shit. Y'all just satisfied with crumbs off a damn table. I mean, you can have your own, but I mean, like, this don't come as the party channel or as Rock 103. This comes as Black Liberation Radio. This comes with a message saying, wake up, y'all. Do you know what kind of goddamn example you sitting around acting like you too stupid to hear me say they done took my babies? I can prove it. I just don't have nobody to go. Do you know what that make the community look like? People don't hear me. How in the hell can they not hear me? They've been watching this case for years. Everybody know the baby's been gone away from home wrongful for years, y'all. Ain't nobody saying, now here they is, done terminated the parental right. Folks ain't saying nothing. What happened to the people know the kids got wrongfully taken, y'all? I mean, like, what? Ooh. Shh. How do you do it? I ain't lying. I couldn't walk around here with my head in the eye. Oh, no. Hell no. I don't want to be... Now, y'all can hate my guts. Okay, I ain't lying. Just hate me to death. Hate me all you want to. But there is no way in the world that I would worry about anybody loving or hating me if I had to look at things and look the other damn way. See, I ain't lying. I couldn't do that. I couldn't stand around and be nowhere and act like I ain't got damn sense. Simple sense. I mean, like, y'all, I wonder, do y'all follow me on what I just said? I don't want to even get the appearance that I know nothing about black history. Or I'm concerned about black history when in modern-day Decatur, Illinois, they taking us like slaves. You got a nigga sounding a damn alarm, and people won't even talk about it. You got a man that brought people history, things that people didn't even know through the radio station. They learned from this radio station, but we ain't learned yet how to stand up and do anything, so we accept silence. We let people be silent. We don't even question them, y'all, why they saying they leaders, why they saying they concerned about it. I would be ashamed, goddammit, to try to get an award for 30 years of service when they fucking over black people all day long. They done serve the community. They done this, they done that, they ain't did enough. Now, who gonna take over? When they gonna pass the damn torch? How long are we gonna sit around here talking about it ain't as bad as it used to be and there's a lot of work to do? Who gonna do the damn work? We done said it longer damn enough. Who gonna do the work? Because we damn sure ain't raising ours to get back in the struggle. We raising them to do little shit like paint signs and hang them some damn where. Or be a part of something. Oh, Lord have mercy. And people just sit around like it ain't happened. I'd be ashamed. I wouldn't feel like shit in Decatur, Illinois, if I was anything and I ain't condemned this. They done just took some babies. Don't nobody understand all of a sudden if they get away with it, all of y'all kids in danger. I wish y'all would go to some of them leaders today and ask their ass, is he telling the truth? Yes. Once they make it law, once the court upholds it, that means when they do it with you and yours, you ain't got no choice. You can't argue no more. You don't have no choice. You ain't got to do nothing. Ooh, that's scary. I don't expect for it to be in Decatur, Illinois. They got something in y'all water for real. Ooh. It's kind of hard even talking anymore, y'all, straight up. I ain't lying. It's kind of hard. Say, damn, I sit up wondering if anybody gonna say anything, anybody gonna call. People just ready to let them get away. Y'all ready to let their ass sit up there like they really had court. In my kid's case, look like any organization would be calling for an investigation for the kids. They saying that these kids are never gonna, they gotta find an adopted family. That's it. Ooh. They can take us when ain't shit, when ain't nothing happened to us. They can take us and say they gonna find a better place for us. If that ain't slavery, goddammit, what is it? They could just knock on my door, take my baby, you gonna do what we tell you to do, or you a bad parent. I laugh at their ass. I ain't lying. You'll never get me to approve slavery. You'll never get me to not understand. They can knock on my door. Here I am, ain't done nothing to my baby. We can protect the baby. And you got people around here get ignorant and act like they want to ignore Scott Reuter violating Mildred's rights in the first place. So they play with this case like, well, they actually thought the baby, they didn't think shit. State law requires an investigation. Now go ask them who handled the investigation. State law requires it. Go ask Mr. Fichter. You got some kids wrongfully taken. You got a man just can't get nobody to look into. They violated the law, y'all, and they're taking my kids. Here it is, the case in court. Don't nobody see the importance of the case. It's all fucked up. The only way the case done went as far as it has gone, don't nobody want to say that they doing wrong. So y'all gonna end up being the one wrong. It's gonna affect y'all in the end. If Napoleon don't get a lawyer, or if Napoleon don't get somebody to help him, when Napoleon lose this case, Napoleon they already done took mine. Shit, all that does is open the door for them to be able to take yours the same way. So when Napoleon lose, it's like in a secret little way. Napoleon just gonna say, well, y'all just making the shit worse for y'all. Ain't no such word as worse. Y'all sit around and act like it don't even concern you, so people could just be openly. God. Boy, I think about y'all. Y'all need me a lot more than I need y'all. Y'all are pitiful. That's sick shit. Somebody could be on the radio in other towns saying, look, the only problem we got here ain't nobody helping nobody. I mean, like, everybody running around here like they on the go, they doing anything. I mean, like, God, y'all, the taking of kids is something, a whole movement. I mean, like, you ought to show dramatic change. From that point on, you got people who know damn well our kids ain't supposed to be. Our kids wouldn't be gone. Yeah, listen, ooh. I have to tell y'all over and over, we have never been accused of doing one damn thing. Nobody has ever been accused of doing one damn thing to my children. And y'all think that this ain't an important court case. How they said, landmark, historical case. And Napoleon Williams caught right in the middle of it. People don't like Napoleon, so they ain't gonna help Napoleon. How many of y'all stand a chance of losing? Do y'all even fear them taking y'all kids? I could hear y'all now with your stupid asses. I ain't gonna do nothing for them until you ain't gotta do nothing. They done opened that door all the way. That door people being silent about what they done did to me and Mildred shows that people don't disapprove of parents that don't do anything to their kids and have them taken. You got a man hollering conspiracy for years, saying, can we get it looked into? Can we get an investigation? Y'all, and people actually sit around here. They have terminated our parental rights. They saying Napoleon and Mildred don't have these two little girls. And how in the hell do you people sit in this town and feel safe? They did this right in your damn face. They did it knowing y'all listen to me. They did it and then sit back like they ain't the least bit worried. And what gas me is that people sit around here and just like they ain't did nothing. I hope y'all say something because I really can go so far with the appellate court. But I mean, if y'all think I don't need some help, I'm fighting this one for all of us. For them to win, y'all, only opens the door for your family to be attacked just like mine. This is a case we need to bring back out of the court. See, this is a case we don't even need to be decided. I mean, you ain't got to do nothing to your kids no more. They could just take them, and if you don't do what, now here it is. If you ask them, okay, show me where I've been a bad parent. They can't show you shit. They can't show you nothing, okay? You could say, okay, show me where I've been a bad parent. I do everything. Show me where I need anything that y'all asking me to do. Show me where that led to the taking of my kid. And they can sit up and just play you just as crazy. You got people trying to say we won't address the problem that led to the taking of our babies. We trying to say we won't. We won't. When I'm saying the whole problem that led to the taking of these kids was the wrongful imprisonment by a state's attorney of these kids' mother. All you got to do is look at it. Won't nobody look. No, I wouldn't be too proud of serving a goddamn community 30 days, 30 years, 30 days, let alone 30 years. Talking about service to the community. Where y'all at now? If I'm kind of harsh on people, y'all, keep in mind that I know history. I ain't never seen no shit like I'm seeing in 1999 Decatur, Illinois, y'all. I ain't lying. You can search the annals of history. and not see a time when, I mean, modern day time where they could just take it and ain't nobody said a damn thing. Yeah, I think y'all need me a lot more than I need y'all, boy. That's something.